Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Dosi, and in case you've been here before, you already know you are welcome back, my real G. So guys, today we're going to be talking on how to plan for the new year 2024. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, I know it's kind of pretty early to start talking about 2024 because I mean people are like we never even finished 2023, then you talk 2024. I get it and understand this. But one thing I've just come to understand like from this year was that you don't have to get to January before you start to like make your goals and all that. Why? Because I've understood that when you get to January, you start making resolutions, goals, and all that. You end up staying till like February to like March before like you start your year, if you understand what I mean. And that's not a bad idea to be honest. But I just really feel like if you have planned your year before the new year, do you understand? The last year before the new year, definitely you'll be on track. Do you understand? So there's nothing wrong in you planning and start planning about your year, your next year, this year, if you understand me. So I know we're in October, right? We have November and we have December, but I have few tips that I'm using that is working for me that I feel like might work for you. So first of all, one thing you need to do first. Sorry guys, I'm looking at my notes. But one thing you need to understand first is that you need to be realistic with your goals. Yes. Very, very realistic with your goals, with your plan, whatever you think it might be 2024 goals, 2024 plans, 2024 dream. You need to be very, very realistic. If there's something I've come to understand is being true and being real to myself. If I know that this goal I cannot do it, hello, I don't I don't near it. Do you understand? I know they are telling us like everywhere TikTok, be delusional, be delusional. I get it. I want to be delusional too. I am delusional too, but you need to be realistic so that when you're delusional, you're like, even if you know work, I know that this is something that I can do. Do you understand? So you need to be very realistic with yourself. Be very realistic. Be very practical. Is this something that I can do? Like, is this something that I see myself doing in the new year? Is this something that I feel like I can achieve in the new year? Is this something that I feel like no matter what happens in the new year, I can actually, achieve, and I can actually, get that goal? It's always very important to be realistic to yourself. See, I don't know how else to tell it to you guys. When you are not realistic to yourself, you set this very high goal for yourself. Number one, there's pressure because you want to hit that goal by force by fire. Number two, you start putting your hand in things that you're not supposed to put your hand into. And number three, you become super stressed. So you always need to work according to what you know that personally you can do, personally you can achieve. I'm sure you already have. At this point, I feel like maybe it's just me, but in October, I've been having a lot of reflection of how my year went. Do you understand? That'll be on like a very different video. But at this point, you already have a reflection of how your year went, so you already know your strength and your weakness. This is one thing I always talk about. Always know yourself, know your strength, your weakness. It will help you in so many ways. So you already know from this year that okay, this is what I did this year. This is what I almost achieved this year, but just because of this and that, I could not achieve it. So you already know like what you can do. So it's always very, very important to be realistic. That is going to help you with your reflection for this year. Is going to help you to know that okay, if I put in more effort in this thing next year, I'm going to get it. Do you understand? So you always need to be realistic with yourself. I'm not going to preach don't be realistic to yourself and all that. No, I won't preach that. Yes, be delusional. Do you understand what delusional means? Yes, be delusional. Just imagine like you having like times two of your goal, but when you have the one, you know that you are fulfilled, if you get me. So the next thing you want to do is to write out all your plans or your goals, every single thing. Be very detailed to every single thing. I think that was one mistake I made last year. I wasn't detailed about what I really, really. I think I was detailed though, to be honest. Yeah, I think I was detailed, but I think for me, I wasn't. I wasn't realistic, honestly. I knew to a point that I wasn't realistic, but I knew that I had, goals in my mind and all that. So I wrote everything, but I think at the point I wasn't really, really detailed, but at the point I was detailed, if you understand what I mean. So let's just say I say, okay, one plan is I want to hit 300 subscribers. Do you understand? And I didn't go into detail on how I want to hit that. Do I want to be posting every 3 times a week? Do I want to be posting once a week? Do you understand? Do I want to be posting shorts? All these things. So you need to be very, very detailed. Write it out. There's power in writing out things, oh. Write it out. There's power in even speaking things in yourself. I talk about this a lot on my channel because it's something that I've testified from, and I don't just come on my channel and just give you guys even when I make research, I feel like this point I've not really experienced it. I don't talk about it. But points that I've experienced, I like to tell it to you guys. It's very important to speak things into your life. Speak things out. Out. Like know that you are speaking these things out of your mouth and they are happening. I'm sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I'm really sweating. So always know what you want. Write it out. Detailed. I want to buy a car in 2023, 2024. I want it red. I want it to be Toyota. Do you understand? I want the interior to be black. Like, be detailed. Very, very detailed. So write out your goals and be detailed about them. So now the benefit of you writing out your goals and be detailed about them is because it's going to guide you on how you want to work together goal. Which leads me to the next point, which is planning it out, portioning it out weekly, monthly, quarterly, anyhow you want to portion it. Like when you already have your goals listed out, now you portion it. I want to achieve this and this in my first quarter. I want to achieve this and this and this in the second quarter. Monthly, I want to be able to do this. Monthly, I want to be able to save this type of money. Monthly, I want to be like, be detailed. Do you understand? Portion it out into months, into quarter, into weekly if possible. What this is going to do is it's going to help you and ease you stress. So you already know that from January to March I just want to focus on, being a better person or being a gym girl, if you understand what I mean. I want to be a workout girly. So you already have it from January to March. Do you understand? You already have it like, okay, because I want to lose this weight or because I want to add this weight, I need to be going to the gym 3 times a week. That's 12 times in a month. So when you have it like gym 12 times in a month, you already now portion it to your days, like to your week. I want to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, or I want to go Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. Like just have it like portioned. So you already have it in mind that okay, today I'm supposed to go to the gym. And when you don't even go to the gym that day, you can go the next day. Do you understand? It just sorry guys, just make things easy for you. You're not under pressure on how should I do this? How did I do this? You are like organized, if you get me. So it's always very important to always portion it. Portion. You know how you make food and you portion food, yes, that is always portion it. That is why I mentioned that you don't always have to wait for January to come before you start to set your goals, before you start to talk about and thinking about your goals. You can do it in November, do it in December, do it in October. Do you understand? I started mine but I've not finished it. Do you understand? You need to be prepared. That's it. Prepared for the new year. I always talk about having a structure in your day, but I've come to understand too that having a structure in your year is very important. For your year is very important. Trust me. I know sometimes things don't go as planned. Yes, I know, but at least you know that okay, this year I structured I was going to do this and do that and do that. Do you understand what I mean? So yeah, it's always very important to portion what you want to do into months, week, days, and quarterly. So the next one is to start practicing. I know what I'm saying when I say you don't have to wait till January. Start now. You know there's going to be a lot of pressure of, oh, happy new year, new resolution this year. I'm really sorry about that, guys. If you can hear that, I'm really sorry. I really want to get on my A game, and you didn't start your A game like a month before the new year. It's going to take you like a month into the new year to get into the new routine. It's just practical. It's just practical. So you always have to start now. Start now. It's never too late, guys. Um, Working out is something that I want to be doing, not for anything, to be honest. It's just to be healthy. I tell people that that's it. It's just to be healthy. I started last month. I've not been doing every day. Do you understand? But I know the days that I want to do. So I am preparing my body to get used to the fact that I want to really, really get into working out next year. If you understand what I mean. So that's like basically what I am talking about. Like, start to practice the little things towards those goals. Do you get? So that when you enter the new year, your body is used to the routine, your mind is used to the routine, everything around you is used to the routine. So you don't always have to wait for January before you now lay out your plan, before you now start to practice. It's going to be like a lot of pressure. Well, to me, that's what I see that it's going to be like a lot of pressure. You're putting too much pressure because it's new year and everybody has to be this, that, that, that. I'll tell you guys something for free, yeah. Um Coming into this new year, I had no plans. I knew I wanted to be consistent on YouTube. I had no plan. And it got me to like April, May to start to have like a structure. But just imagine I have planned last year. I'll just stroll in and catwalk into 2023. So it's always very important to practice. You don't have to wait for the new year. Start practicing now, those little things that will make you to achieve the goal, so you don't have too much pressure in the new year. Yeah. So the last one is no pressure and enjoy the journey. Guys, I think I always talk about this on my channel a lot. Enjoy your journey. Enjoy you failing and picking yourself back up, because I mean in some areas you're going to fail. Do you understand? But enjoy it. No pressure. That's why I said start this year, so you don't have a lot of new year, new me, new goals, new this. Let's be calming down. I used to be one person that used to like new me, new resolutions, new things I want to do this year, blah blah blah. But just got to understand that what, it's a new year basically, but it's another day. Honestly, it's another day, it's another month. Do you understand? I know we're in a different year, but it's almost the same thing. Do you get? So why do we have a lot of pressure on ourselves and say, okay, this year I want to ta ta ta? When they say this year is your year, make it your year. I'm not saying make it your year in getting all your goals right, which is definitely making sense if you do that, and we're all going to get that goal that we've planned. But make it your year where you experience ease, where you experience soft living, where you experience, soft life is not about you buying yourself things, it's not material things, it's you living without worries. You have problem, oh, but you're not just worried about it. So like that's what I really, really pray 2024 is for me and you guys. Like soft living, easy living. So you don't want to put so much pressure on yourself. When you fail, get up. In 2024, when you fail, get up, pick yourself back up. I'm sure you guys know this Sarah, is it Sarah Jakes? Yeah, Sarah Jakes popular video, popular preaching, teaching. I say, girl, get up, get up. I know it's not easy. Trust me, it is not easy. But when you fail, when you fall, get up and continue. Yeah. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up, like this video. I really, really appreciate it. Please send this video to someone that you feel might need it. I really, really appreciate it. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I really, really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.